DeBerg over Fred Quill in the center. Rolling right with Hogan on the other end of the pass, and he's at the 35 to the 40. Cliff Harris can't quite hold on to him, and Benny Barnes has to knock him out of bounds for a first down at about the San Francisco 47-yard line. O.J. is the deep man behind Hogan, and here comes O.J. inside a Farnhorst block, and he gets across the 45-yard line. Keith Farnhorst, number 71, made the play work. And it's Hogan and O.J. Schumann is wide right, Solomon left, and Hogan running into a gang of people, and primarily as he falls down shy of the 40-yard line. Schumann wide right. Clark is in there on a wingback position, and DeBerg low over the middle to Schumann. He's to the 35 and out of bounds at the 30-yard line, and the 49ers are putting it up, and they're moving, George. Hogan in motion to the left, a draw to O.J. He has nowhere to go, but he gets a block from Hogan and gets out of bounds at the 25. Mike Hogan had to come back to help him out. In motion goes O.J. DeBerg looking right, going down high to Schumann, and he makes the catch at the 15-yard line. And Benny Barnes had to knock him down, and they are punching holes in the Dallas secondary. From the 16. Here comes O.J. Inside, a block by John Ayers, and he's brought down by Brunig at the 11-yard line. And it was John Ayers, number 68, who threw the key block. A tight end is shaken loose wide left. DeBerg is looking into the corner. No good. Intended for Lenville Elliott, number 35, and he led him by maybe a half a step too much. Worshing, and this is his distance. He's usually deadly from here, and he's through the upright. Ray Worshing is now kicked 4 out of 5 this year for the Niners. San Francisco 3, Dallas nothing. Staubach in motion is Drew Pearson. Second man is Dorsett. And he takes a lick, and a hard one, coming up with Tony Dungy, number 27. High chop. Take a look at the defense, but look at 27 especially. He'll get his lick in on Dorsett.
Well, they ended up in an I formation with motion, giving the ball to Dorsett, which is a good running set.
2nd and 6 for the Pokes. Dorsett with Rafferty putting a good block on Harper, and Dorsett getting out, and it was a key block that time by Rafferty. So the unsung heroes, the offensive lineman, the Cowboy 44. Dorsett on a wing, now comes back with Laidlow. Hill wide left, Pearson right. Play action fake to Dorsett, and Staubach, a high pass to Dupree, chased by Scott Hilton, and down he goes as Dungy came over to help Hilton on the San Francisco 40-yard line. 3rd and 7 on the San Francisco 35-yard line. And now Preston Pearson is in there. Out of the shotgun comes Staubach, looking deep and going long to Dupree. No good. Dupree was looking for that pass over his left shoulder, and it wound up over his right. 3rd round draft choice will be kicking from the San Francisco 46-yard line, angling to the right side, and Solomon will let it go, and we'll see where they mark it.
Good kick.
Phil Francis at fullback, O.J. the halfback, the deep man. DeBerg rolling and looking down the right side, high, and almost intercepted by Randy Hughes as he was fighting a tight end, Paul Steele, but he couldn't quite hold on to it. Melville out of California, so he knows the territory. Bad pass, low kick, and he barely got it away. Steve Wilson was there to get in on it, and the return by Tony Hill. He'll go down inside the 40-yard line. Well, Steve Wilson, number 81, who was cut by Dallas and then came back, spun on his numbers.
Foul, clipping, number 34, receiving team.
Over the hapless Jets. Meanwhile, Staubach is going wide right to his big tight end, Billy Joe Dupree, who is knocked out of bounds. Coming over is Charles Cornelius, and looking on, a great tight end, George Mike Ditka.
Yeah, I signed Mike to his first contract. He's doing a fine job coaching. I think he's an excellent prospect for a head coaching job.
Holding, number 67, offense.
Dorsett is the tailback behind Laidlaw. Drew Pearson wide right. Dorsett is going to be eaten up by number 75, Ted Vincent, who is a former Bengal, just picked up. Vincent able to slide off the block by Tom Rafferty. Wide left. Staubach over the middle, and he's got Tony Hill. Buns and Johnson able to make the hit. First 48-yard line. Hill goes right. Dupree is shaken loose in a slot left inside Pearson. Preston Pearson is in there now, and the pass is to Preston Pearson, and he's inside the 40 and hog-tied down at about the 37 by Gerard Williams and Willie Harper. And let's go 36. 49 is leading 3-0.
Here's where you get the first down. Get the first down with a stop pattern or hit your tight end in a crossing pattern.
Staubach from the shotgun with Preston Pearson blocking, and it's to Hill, no good, with Gerard Williams picking up Tony Hill.
He went for the big play rather than getting the first down. I like
the punt 5 times. Almost blocked, and a flag. Eddie Lewis. It is Eddie Lewis who was the big flaw in San Francisco last week.
Stupidity. First of all, you're never going to block the ball going in the way he did. He went, watch him. He goes right into the kicker. You block the ball by getting out in front here. Laying out in front. That's how you lose football games.
And, of course, Eddie Lewis was burned twice last week by Ahmad Rashad, and now he commits a guilty play here just when the 49ers were ready to take over the ball. Second man, Dorsett, looking for a place to hide, and it's on the ground. Archie Reese, who is 6'3", was there to head him off at the pass. Roger looking deep again. Going for Tony Hill, no good. Charles Cornelius was there to defend once again.
And they're holding number 67, offense.
That would be Pat Donovan, the 5-year man out of Stanford. So he's side, and it's still Dorsett and Laidlaw. Staubach to Dupree, and Tim Gray will knock him out of bounds. But the big tight end, Billy Joe Dupree, and what a horse he has been. Preston Pearson is on a wing as they go out of the shotgun. Staubach down the right side, all alone is Tony Hill, and he runs out of bounds. He tries to avoid Johnson. Laidlaw is open, but they go in the middle, no good. And down is Gray and Dupree. He had Dupree open, and he fell down.
I think they collided. 49ers dog made Staubach hurry himself.
Again, he kicked 3 last week. It's up. It is good. And with 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter, it's somewhat surprising. San Francisco 3 and Dallas 3. Tight end on the right side. Fumble. San Francisco recovers it. Danny Buns, the middle linebacker, recovers the ball and moves it inside the Dallas 30-yard line. Bill Francis is the setback behind DeBerg. DeBerg leading his man Francis, who makes the reception inside the 15-yard line. Phil Francis with Cliff Harris bringing him down. Elliott, the only running back. And Hogan with the pass to Elliott, and Thomas Henderson just flings him out of bounds. And flings him out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. He might have gained a yard for all of that. 5-yard field goal for Ray Wershing. He's pretty accurate from this. Anywhere from the 30 in. He's up and way wide. Out of a hole by Joe Montana. He wasn't even in the county.
Now they didn't get anything out of it.
In there with Tony Dorsett. In motion is Jay Saldi. And here comes Newhouse. And Newhouse gets it out to short of the 25-yard line. Right. Staubach going to Drew Pearson. And he takes it away from Gerard Williams and goes out of bounds at the 40. And it'll be a first down for Dallas. Dorsett going wide. Gets away from Cornelius, and Scott Hilton knocks him out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play.
Another play.
Personal foul. Illegal crackback. Number 88. Offense.
So they had Drew Pearson, the wide receiver. with all kinds of time, and he hits Tony Hill across the 40-yard line to the 42. And Cedric Hardman might as well have been in Oakland as far as the San Francisco stat was. Over the middle, and a completion across midfield. That's Willie Harper. And a man at the bottom would be Preston Pearson coming out of the shotgun to handle it. So they load up the shotgun. No good intended for Drew Pearson, and Gerard Williams will be penalized for giving him a push.
I think it's a good call. If we can see that again.
Looks like he gave him a shove. Right there.
You see that?
Kind of blurred.
You can't have contact until he gets that ball. It's a 15, 131 yards. Pitching back to Dorsett. And Dorsett is off to the races on a gamble. They had a safety blitz. Tim Gray was coming in. And when Gray wasn't able to get him, the door was open on that side. Staubach on a turn by Hill, and he made the reception. San Francisco feeling he was out of bounds, but he made the catch. Today,
Holding. Number 33, offense.
So the penalty against Tony Dorsett. Shotgun, that means Preston Pearson is in there. Preston staying in the block. And Staubach going to Dorsett. And Dorsett is slung down by Willie Harper. Willie Harper making a big play to tie him up. The hold will be at the 41-yard line by Carano. Sepien's kick is going to be fairly good, but good enough. Rafael Septien kicks one 51 yards, and Dallas leads 6-3. Que hombre! Are behind. Well, he'll be teeing it up from the 30 now. This time he'll knuckle one down the middle, and it's picked up by Phil Francis. He's to the 35, and the running back is across the 40 to the 42-yard line. So they kicked it to a man who's accustomed to handling the ball, and San Francisco in good field position will start first and 10 on their own 42. What about that kick, George?
well, that was a poor kick. He kicked a line drive to the front man, and now this gives the 49ers field position. I think they're going to have to throw the ball, do the things they do well, the short passing game, intermediate game, and get...
Second and 15 from the 38, and DeBerg going to the air. And it's to Wilbur Jackson coming out of the backfield, and he runs for the first down.
All right, the Cowboys were in a 34 defense, 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. This is a underneath pattern to Wilbur Jackson. Picked up a first down.
He just ran over Cliff Harris, and that's a pretty high price area to do that. First and 10 on the 47 of Dallas. O.J. trying to get outside. He got a good block from John Ayers, number 68. And John Ayers went to West Texas, and he's the man who made the play go. Yard, 3rd and 1 from the Cowboy 38. O.J. on a play-action fake. And DeBerg deep, he's got Solomon. Solomon inside the 5-yard line. Brought down by Benny Barnes. And the play-action fake to O.J. did it. Motion is Brewer. Play-action fake to O.J. Pass to Brewer. And he gets back to the 5-yard line. So much ado about nothing. Randy Hughes bringing him down.
No chance on it. Play action.
Still on the left with the 2 tight ends. O.J. short of the goal line. And you can see McAfee showing that it's about a foot and a half from the goal line. Harvey Martin and the crowd is chanting, "Go for the touchdown." What play, and they're going for it. 4th and goal. It's O.J. He's in there.
Good call.
O.J. 6 of 78. He did not carry the ball once during the preseason, and he brings it over for a touchdown behind the blocking of Ron Singleton and John Ayers.
High formation. He ran pretty good there. Threw himself in the air over the top. That's tough to stop.
San Francisco, the worst team in football last year, leading Dallas 10-6 at the halftime.
We got a heck of a game, Vinny. I think it's going to be a good second half also.
James Owens goes wide right in motion. DeBerg going deep for his tight end Clark, and it's broken up, and a big play. Benny Barnes just able to stick a finger in the pie because Clark looked like he had steps on him. But look at that play.
Ball throwing just a little short.
And in motion is Wilbur Jackson. DeBerg under a rush, and O.J. looked like he lost the ball as he lowered his head for whatever reason. 5-yard line. Tony Hill in a slot left inside Drew Pearson. The running backs in Newhouse and Dorsett. Staubach looking and throwing left, and Tony Hill gets a bump, and he was bumped by Gerard Williams at the 44-yard line. It looked like they were marking it on the 44. Then they put it down right on the 45. So we'll see. Yep, they made it by an inch of leather, and it'll be 1st and 10. Motion to Jay Salvi. Robert Newhouse out across midfield, stymied and dropped by Dungy and also Tim Gray. Hardman trying to get in, got back. Tony Dorsett has Scott and Rafferty out in front of him. That's all he needed to pick up a good chunk of yardage before being knocked out of bounds. And boy, that is a nice sight to see a couple of guys pull and really move.
Yeah.
Play action fake to Dorsett. Staubach down the middle, and it's got Tony Hill. And Hill is boxed in by Scott Hilton at the ankle and finally dropped. And inches, really, for Roger Staubach. And it'll be Robert Newhouse. Scott Hilton came up, number 55, to not to tackle him, but to hit him and slow him down. Ted Vincent finally dropped him. Staubach getting some pressure all alone in the end zone is Drew Pearson. So they put a blitz on, and Drew Pearson was out of sight.
Yeah, and it looked like the left corner slipped and fell.
Especially for the Drew Pearson Marching and Chowders Society. Tim Gray was coming in. So was Gerard Williams, and look at Pearson.
It looked like the left corner slipped and fell.
47. Dallas leading San Francisco 13-10. Williams. Intercepted by D.D. Lewis, and D.D. Lewis has it on the pickoff inside the 15-yard line. 9 yards on the 13. Preston Pearson in at running back with Tony Dorsett. And to Billy Joe Dupree, and the tight end took it away from Tony Dungy, and the big man busted loose for the touchdown.
You know, it looked like he caught the back half of the ball. Roger has good protection, and he drills it right in there. Watch if he catches the back half of the ball.
Dungy going for the ball, missed it, and that left Dupree all alone.
Look at that. He's got those big, long claws, and he made up his mind he was going to go into the end zone.
He had to fight off Willie Harper to go barreling into the end zone, trying to make it 20-10. The kick is up, and it is no good. So Septien, who missed only one all last year, misses one today. And the Cowboys leading 19-10. DeBerg has Elliott to the 45. To midfield to the Dallas 45. Lenville Elliott coming out of the backfield. DeBerg has got his man Schumann inside the 35-yard line. Barnes brought him down. The only interception of the day, and it was a killer. O.J. And O.J. moving nicely is inside the 30. He's running well, isn't he, George?
He's looking better. He had a nice hole there. Good block in there.
And his left, Schumann is right. Inside handoff to O.J. and he did not make it. And he was juggling that handoff.
He was.
You like that play? Ineffective at all from this far out. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Wershing, who kicked one from 48 last year, kicked one today to make it a little closer now. It's Dallas 19, 49ers 13. Downfall for Staubach, 2nd and 6. And Dorsett gets a good block from Tom Rafferty, and then there are extra 49ers to finally make it. Rafferty making a good block. Roger got it off to Big Cosby, and Cosby at 6'6", who played football up here at Santa Clara, the tight end, brought down by Tim Gray. Robert Newhouse and Hilton slowed him down, and Bunn finally brought him down. 47. Newhouse ridden down as he got to the 45-yard line. Willie Harper tried to climb his free. Staubach going to the right side, overthrows Drew Pearson. Pearson was not quite sure where the ball was.
In San Francisco, Roger Staubach withstood the pressure of 5-1 odds to achieve victory for Dallas. His pass to Drew Pearson overcame a 10-6 49er halftime edge. Last year's leading passer, Staubach reads a defense as well as anybody in the league. After scanning the 49ers secondary, Roger found Billy Joe Dupree to lock the game away. A quarterback with a hot hand can determine the outcome of a contest. Against San Francisco, Staubach proved to be the difference as Dallas defeated the 49ers 21-13.